Hello, my lovely, and welcome. I'm SJ. This is Infinite Fire Readings. Thank you for being here. We do activity-based things to assist you with your manifestations, and this one in particular is about abundance mindset. I am focusing a lot on that at the moment. I will probably jump back and around to other topics. However, you can really apply a lot of these things into different aspects of your life by reframing them and wording them towards things that you are focusing on as well. If you would like any assistance with that, please reach out and I'd be happy to assist you and let you know. And I also do private readings and coaching as well on this topic. So yeah. So today the activity for you, my lovelies, is from Jerry Gillies, again, Money Love, the book. And it talks about sitting down and writing out what your parents' belief systems are around money, or those who were influential towards you predominantly during the time that you were growing as a human from a small child into an adult. So yeah, basically he says as the activity, sit down with a piece of paper and remember what they had to say about money and about your spending, earning, or saving it. Perhaps a little essay entitled, My Parents Told Me. What were your parents' attitudes towards money? If you had to pick 2 words to describe the basic money attitude of each of your parents, what would those 4 words be? And have you incorporated any of them into your current beliefs about money? So that is a really basic activity I would like you to implement and do. I've done it though, definitely, and it was very insightful. And yeah, I can tell you about it as well. So I have incorporated both sets of values that both of my parents had into my life in differing ways. And yeah, there's some good attitudes, some not so good attitudes that I'm still shifting. But generally, obviously, they did the best they knew how. I had a very fantastic upbringing, and I'm very, very grateful for all that I got. I did have a lot. Though there were some positive things about money and some negative things about money. So there's certainly things there that I have implemented on both levels that I'm shifting and changing, right? So, and that's natural, that's normal. There's always going to be those limiting beliefs that sort of creep in there and pop up, and you just go, cool, that's just how the brain works at times. Don't want to focus on that one, focusing on what it is that I'm manifesting, right? So that's an activity for you. Look at the belief systems that you were given in regards to your money mindset and what the main things are. Maybe the 2 words from each guardian or parent that you did have as you were growing. And then also look at the attitudes they had around money. What did they say? Did they say things like money doesn't grow on trees? Or did they say things like money is completely abundant and there are plenty of opportunities? Maybe there was a combination. So just have a look at those. Have a look at those. Have a look at how you've implemented them into your own life. Look at the ones you'd like to keep, and the ones that you'd like to change, I suggest you take them, look at them as statements, cancel them out, and replace them. So whenever you have that thought pop up into your head, which is probably deeply rooted in the subconscious now, you go, no. Affirm 5 more times over that it's the new thing that you want. So for instance, if it's money doesn't grow on trees, which again, Jerry Gillies says is obsolete. He's like, I know money doesn't grow on trees. That has nothing to do with anything in terms of abundance. It's just an avoidance thing to say, right? My parents didn't really use that saying, so it wasn't really one I grew up with, but I did hear it a lot because it is a very common saying that does get thrown about in terms of lacking prosperity consciousness. Anyway, it's a random one. Though, yeah, look at the statement that you want. So say, for instance, money is hard to come by. I didn't really have that one, but say that's the one that is just implemented in there and that's what you heard. You'd cross it out, and then in its place you go, money is easy to come by, 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 money is easy to come by. And then you replace it each time that thought pops up. So this could happen really subtly at first, and you might need to sort of look at where it's going on and where to catch yourself. So for instance, if you're out shopping and you see something you really like and the auto thought is, I can't afford that, or I can, but money's really hard to come by, so I don't want to spend it, right? You don't need to buy the object just yet. But you do have to start affirming, no, wait, money is easy to come by. 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 I can afford it, and money is easy to come by again. I can afford it, and money is easy to come by again. You can even go on a little tangent. I can always get a new job. I can start applying for other jobs. I can start creating my own wealth. Maybe there's a product I can sell. Maybe I can just really get into a good headspace, start manifesting more money. Maybe I can buy a lottery ticket and check my luck. There's just like a multitude. I mean, you know, do whatever you want. I don't. Sometimes I'll get a lottery ticket. I don't often do it. There's people supposedly that live off the lottery. So whatever you want, not judging. So just get into that mindset. When that thought pops up, affirm the opposite of it that you're creating 5 times over to replace it every time. Every time. At first, it might be a bit of a battle. It might go on for a while, maybe a month. It's okay. What's a month compared to the rest of your life? Think of it that way. And if you are investing that, it's the same with any skill. With any skill that you're creating, it takes a bit of time. That's good. That's building your mental muscle. And you want that muscle to be nice and strong, and it will become muscle memory. So yeah, that is your homework assignment. Shall you choose to accept? I will also, I do implement this stuff into my life a lot. Since creating more of a money mindset, I eat out all the time. That has been one manifestation of mine that is very regular now, and I fucking love it. It's really, really nice. Enjoy the abundance that you do have. You can afford it most likely, and if you can't, start affirming that you can. Start affirming that I can, and start seeing how you can as well. Well, if I did this, I could afford it. If I sold this, I could afford it. Even if that's not the route you want to take, obviously you don't have to take that route, whatever, however you want to say it. Looking at opening your mindset about how prosperity works and how you can create wealth for yourself is part of prosperity consciousness, because money is just energy flow. So yeah, that's your assignment. Look at the belief systems you have in place from your parents or guardians. The ones that you have implemented that are working, okay, amazing. The ones that you've implemented that you don't like, take them and change them consciously over the next week. Counter the affirmation that you say subconsciously, catch it and replace it 5 times over with the new affirmation. We're reprogramming and recreating that mindset and opening our consciousness up to a bigger prosperity mindset. That has been your tidbit for today. Thank you so much. I genuinely really appreciate your support. And it's always a pleasure and an honor. I'll catch you in your next reading. Have a wonderful space time wherever you are, and let me know how it goes. Comment below any questions, insights, etc. All right, until then, bye.